Hey all, I'm Jay, and I'm not very good at woodworking, but I'm curious. Today I'm going to be doing a brief unboxing of the UJK Parf Guide System Mark II from Axminster Tools. I'm going to be using this kit in the coming months to add dog holes to my shop table, and I'll also be making a full-blown video on how to use the kit, so stay tuned. I'm trying out these unboxing videos because I'm a lifelong tech and gadget nerd, and while woodworking is focused on the craft, let's be honest, there's a lot of really cool tools out there that I want to share with other people because that's what I'm interested in. Enjoy! Okay, what we have here today is the UJK Parf Guide System Mark II. I think they changed up some of the drill bits, and they included the vacuum dust extractor as part of the Mark II process. You can get this from Axminster Tools. For us here in the States, you would think, oh, it's going to be pretty expensive or take a long time coming over from the UK, but honestly, I think it took, I think this was delivered in under a week. This is going to be a first impressions and unboxing. This is how I'm going to be setting up my table here, which is going to serve sort of a couple different functions, both assembly, workbench, a little bit of a track saw cutting area, router sled, as you can see, is partially assembled here. So I haven't had eyes on this. Let's open it up and take a look. This is not the box it arrived in. It arrived in another box, but it's pretty well protected. Pin that back here. Oh yeah. This is looking great. So big long instruction guide. That's really nice. That's awesome. Shows you how to lay out everything. I'll have a whole video on how to use this thing, and there's a ton of information online from UJK and Axminster. But basically everything is off the 345 Pythagorean theorem. Some accessories. Yeah, that's really cool. The awesome thing about this is you can size it however big or small you want it to be on your table. So you could just have a smaller, dog hole area on your table, or you can actually do skip holes too. So it doesn't have to be, I think the default is like 92 millimeters, but they could be, well, I guess it would be double that. If you don't want to have a bunch of holes in your table. I'm not sure what my layout's going to be, but that's very cool. Let me go to the, wow, this is really nice. This is their dust extractor. I don't know if I have a vacuum port that would fit this, but this is really solid plastic. Wow, man, that is. Here are the bits. From looking at some of the YouTube videos online, it's actually a two-step process. So you do a tiny hole first, and then that helps center the larger bit. And you'll see that there's a, oh yeah, it's really nice. There's stop collars here, so you're only going in as much as you need to for the smaller bit. They got a little Allen key to change it down there. That's very cool. And a little case here. Let's see what else we got. Some more hardware. I really want to pick up this thing because it looks like such a cool anodized piece. I'll save that for last. Oh my god, this is hefty. And well oiled too, that's nice. Not sure if some of these must be steel then. I'm not sure if everything is steel or aluminum. Jesus, just the heft on this thing. The machining is just incredible. I just love holding really finely and well machined, parts. Look how well that's machined right there. I mean, come on. That's how you know something's flat. That's awesome. They must have made all this themselves. This must all be custom pieces. This is like the centering pin or positioning pin, I should say. I don't want to lose all these bits. I'm going to carefully jam everything back in this box. Super, super cool. This is the, okay, that must be the brass bushing right there for the smaller drill bit, you can tell there. And so the idea is that kind of slips in. Oh, that's, I mean, that's exact. You can just, that's nice. All right, this is the whole, wow. Oh, wow, this is one block of aluminum. Holy cow, I thought this would have been assembled. You know, a lower block here, and then an upper block, and maybe, you know, machine screws or something like that to attach. No, this is one block of aluminum. I wonder if they anodized this before they finish the whole size. There's a little bit of an issue there with the finish. You can tell there's a very small issue right there. I mean, again, these are going to be used. This is not jewelry, but I mean, who doesn't love just like looking at a really finely machined piece of steel, aluminum, whatever. Oh, that's nice. So that's kind of the heart and soul of the operation. I'm gonna put that here. Some more packaging, very nice. Okay, and then here are the rulers. This is metric, but whatever. You get 2 rulers to help lay out the triangle, and basically you can just kind of count holes, which they have them, you know, labeled here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like I said, this can be as big or small as you need it to be. And this is just, I mean, this is awesome. I feel bad getting this thing dirty. Man. So there we go. There's everything kind of together. You know, I'll put the link in the price below. So the reason I bought this over the woodpecker system is it's based more on a universal or world grid instead of a reference grid. And what I mean by that is you establish your points. See if they have it in the, sort of like this thing here. So you establish your original reference point, and then you just kind of start counting off and putting the holes in, and everything goes back to that reference point. And then everything is referenced off of that. The woodpecker system, it's more basically a grid and that you use as guide holes, and you route them out, and there's a bushing and everything like that. The problem is it doesn't reference your original 0 point. Everything is referenced off of the grid that you routed out before. So if you're doing a very long section, as I'm planning on doing here, it's a decent sized table. From what I've read online, you can be off by a fair amount, and that seems to be the case. So the woodpecker system would be fine if you're not using your dog hole table for something like cutting. If you're not going to be using it like an MFT table, I actually am going to be using it as an MFT table. I am going to be using it with a track saw eventually and everything like that I'm going to put together. So it's really, really critical to me that all the holes are perpendicular and as exact as I can get them. I also like the fact that instead of just buying an MFT top, I can make this as big or small or have it on one portion of my table but not my other, and it's really customizable. And of course, even though this whole kit costs about the same amount as one smaller MFT top, I can do this over and over and over again. At some point this top will become destroyed, but hey, I have the hardware and I can redo it. So there you go. I'm overall really, really impressed with this. You know, Axminster shipped it out really quick. Price seems honestly really reasonable. It's high, it's expensive, but for I don't know, just the quality of the bits here, this seems great. Like I said, I'll have a whole other video about laying this out and how to use the kit, and that's all for now. So there you go. I'm super looking forward to using this kit and of course seeing how my table comes together. I purchased all my equipment myself for my own use, and I'll put links below where you can find it. And let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this.